Hey guys! Today I'm so excited because we are cooking something exceptional, and that thing is fish eggs, guys. We are cooking sauteed fish eggs today. If you've never tried this before, do yourself some good and give it a try. And I promise you, you would not regret it. It's so delicious, it's so yummy. Now, let me quickly run you through what we're going to be using. So here we have some fresh fish eggs in our plate, and in our other plate we've got fresh basil, fresh parsley, and some fresh celery leaves. In my little bowl, I have some spring onions, diced spring onions, and some sliced in stick form. And then here I have some black pepper and fresh garlic. Some cherry tomatoes, you can use any tomato of your choice. And here in my big bowl, I have one medium-sized onion and some fresh capsicums. So I have the red capsicum, the orange capsicum, green and yellow capsicum. Then of course my Scotch bonnet pepper, I'm using two because these ones are not really hot. And then I have some leeks here, all right? Then we're going to be enjoying this with some bread. So I have here some French bread. Okay, guys. So we're gonna start by grinding our black pepper and garlic. I'm doing this a traditional way, so I'm just going to be using my traditional grinder. I added some salt to it, and I'll just grind this nicely. Right? This is how we do it back home. Sometimes we use a stone, but I don't have the stone here, so I'm using my wooden grinder. So I'll grind this nicely and beautifully, and this is what we have. So our garlic and black pepper are nicely crushed as expected and desired. I'm just gonna put this aside. So I'll just use my hands or my finger and scoop it out and put in a plate traditionally. So I'm gonna set it aside and use part of it. I'll just use 1/3 of it and marinate our fresh fish eggs. Okay. So now it's time to marinate our eggs. We're just going to do it with our hands. Just spread a little bit of it with some salt, mix it nicely, and do this gently with caution because our eggs are really delicate. Then, while our eggs are marinating, just go ahead and slice your veggies. Okay, so I'm just slicing my green veggies, my leeks as well. I'm slicing my leeks in some big chunks. I'll also slice part of our onions in very big chunks and 1/4. I'll just dice it nicely because we're going to use them separately. You'll see how this works. All right. Then onto our capsicums. I'm just going to do the stick form. I'm just slicing them in stick forms. I'll be using half of each. So I won't be using the whole capsicums. I'll be using half of each capsicum. So we just slice them nicely and set them aside. All right. So now our eggs are nicely marinated. We need to go fry them. So we are doing some deep frying. Just put your eggs in hot oil and let them cook until golden brown. I actually love them when they're crispy. They're so delicious when they're crispy. Trust me. All right, so we are going to let it cook until they're golden brown. Stir them gently as it cook. Just let it cook for a few minutes and then you stir gently. They're really fragile. They're really delicate. Yeah. So yes, at this point our eggs are golden brown. So we're going to take them off the heat and set them aside. All right. Now in a different pot, we'll just add in a little bit of oil, just a little bit of oil, and then add in some salt and go in with our diced onions. Stir fry your onions until they're transparent and then add in your leeks. So yeah, our onions are ready. We're just going to go in with our leeks, stir fry a little bit, add in our ground garlic and black pepper, go in with our spring onions, our scotch bonnet pepper, and our herbs. Just stir, give it a good stir. Once you see that it's ready, add in your fried eggs. Just add in your fried fish eggs and stir a little bit. Just stir and let it simmer for a few minutes. Let's say 2 to 3 minutes, and that's it. Yeah. So I'm just gonna stir a little bit and Then at this stage, our eggs are ready. Our sauteed eggs are ready. So we're just going to set it aside and go prep our veggies. All right, guys, because we are having the eggs with some veggies on the side. So now in a different pot, we have some oil and salt, and then we just went ahead and dropped in our big chunks of onions. So just stir fry, stir on medium to low heat until your onions are translucent. Then add in your leeks. Now, once you add in your leeks, go ahead and continue stirring. Just stir, make sure you're on medium to low heat. And once you see that they are ready, drop in your cherry tomatoes and your scotch bonnet pepper. All right. At this stage, we're just going to stir again for about 2 to 3 minutes. Just let it cook nicely. Then we're gonna add in our ground garlic and black pepper. Once you add this, trust me, the aroma in your kitchen changes. The fried garlic gives a plus, all right? Stir and then add in your mixed capsicums. Just drop it there. Once you drop in your mixed capsicums, then know that you're almost done. Stir your mixed capsicums and then add in your leeks. Sorry, add in your spring onions and your herbs. Now, guys, note whenever we add in our veggies, we are almost gone. So once you add in your veggies, just stir for about 1 to 2 minutes and turn off the heat. Remember, veggies continue cooking even when they are off the heat. The cooking process continues, all right? So that's why we always have to turn off the heat quite ahead of time so it doesn't turn mushy, it doesn't turn too soft. But if you love them very soft, then you can keep cooking. But I don't think that's really tasty and necessary. But to each their own, all right? So, yes, our veggies are ready and it's time to enjoy. Yeah, it's time to enjoy. So we're just gonna serve this in a plate and see what it looks like, guys. It was so delicious, so yummy. The fish eggs were so crunchy. If you notice, I didn't add any water, I didn't add any liquid because I wanted them crunchy. They're really good. So I enjoyed it with some French bread and it was really, really delicious. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for your time, your love, and your support. Please do not forget to like the video, do not forget to subscribe, and do not forget to share. Thanks so much, and I'll see you in our next episode of The Twist. I love you so much, and let's not forget to put a smile on somebody's face. Bye.